Right, quick update on Tron, because I imagine quite a few people are getting out of bed for this move up. As of the time of recording this, Tron is approximately up 5%, and you can see we are having a push above these daily EMA ribbons. Now, I did just want to highlight, I really think we should be waiting for a backtest for Tron, and let me show you why. If we zoom out to the last time that the daily EMA ribbons flipped bearish. Now, what we're looking for, in my opinion, before we run into what we've seen, is a pump above the EMA ribbons, a back test, and then to keep on moving, at which point we could be fairly certain that Tron is going to get gearing up for its next move to the upside. You can see the time before that, when the EMA ribbons were bearish, we only got out of this downtrend once we broke above them, and as you can see, we came up, and on this wick we came back down and back tested them, and then we were off to the races. That's how we knew that we were bullish. So since then, the last time the EMA ribbons flipped bearish, we had one poke above, didn't back test it, fell through the table. If we zoom in, you can also see right here we had one wick above, we tried to back test it, didn't hold it, fell through the table. The third time we had a big pump above, we came down, tried to backtest it, and once again you failed, you fell through the table. And what did we do literally only a couple of days ago? Well, we had a pump above the EMA ribbons, we came back down, tried to backtest them, we held them for about 1 day. We held them for 1 day and we didn't see a bounce, and then we tanked below them on the second day. So, and also you can see 3 days ago we had a pump to the top of this asymmetrical triangle. So we are having a pump on Tron today. Now, as you can see, since this minor downtrend has started, you know, not in the guise of zooming out and talking about this macro swing to the downside, but since our most recent local top up here, you can see we've been getting converged in this asymmetrical triangle, so it wouldn't be anything to see Tron go up to 6 or 7 cent, or perhaps even wick out and come all the way as high as 7% before coming back in. What I'd personally be looking for Tron to get bullish is to pull back to these EMA ribbons and backtest them successfully. As you can see on the 4 hour, we're currently having a pull down to them right now. So I'd be looking for Tron to potentially hold the 6.4 cent region. I've been saying this in my past couple of altcoin videos. I do not think now is the right time to be trading altcoins. That is going to be including Tron. If you're a long-term holder and you want a dollar cost average in these regions, then there could be a worse time to dollar cost average, considering we're below the 236 fib. However, I'm really looking to get into a short-term trade on Tron. Tron isn't something that I'm looking to hold in the long term. The bulls are in control of the last momentum shift. I imagine they'll remain in control while we are in this asymmetrical triangle, but we shouldn't have too much price action over the next 2 weeks, I imagine. I've also talked about this. We've got the Fed meeting, the Federal Reserve meeting is between the 3rd and 4th of May. So I honestly think we're due for some chop action on Tron for the next couple of days. Like you can see, it's really choppy at this moment in time. Like, we're chopping from the top of the channel to the bottom, mid, bottom, top, bottom, mid, bottom, top, bottom, top, and it looks like we're coming back down now. So this is really chop nation right now. I really don't think now's the right time to trade Tron. We've got a decrease in volume coming in right now. We do have an okay buying candle coming in today. Nothing too crazy, but like I said, all of these markets are really pumping because Bitcoin's seeing the tiniest relief rally. The stock market still looks very diabolical. I think you know, the opening on Monday should decide what the stock market is going to do, and then I imagine, you know, as it's over the weekend, Bitcoin could potentially have a fake out up to, you know, maybe 38.5 into these EMA ribbons and then have a pullback down. So I wouldn't be surprised to see, you know, a temporary breakout for Tron, maybe back up to the 7 cent before we do come back down later on in the week. So I'll be looking for a trade on Tron. Unfortunately, as we are in a bear trend and as these EMA ribbons are proving to be resistance, then the trend is your friend until the end. If you just sat on the sidelines, you would have been sitting on the sidelines since 10 cent. If we flip the EMA ribbons and have a breakout at 7 cent, then, you know, so be it. I'd rather buy at 7 cent than buy at 6 cent when it's not a confirmed breakout, because if we do break down, if we do keep on coming down to lower price targets, it's going to be the same when the EMA ribbons are trying to flip down here. Maybe the next time we try and flip the EMA ribbons is at 5 cent, and then instead of buying at the breakout of 7 cent, we buy at 5 cents. So I don't always think DCAing is the smartest thing to do, especially with these altcoins. If it's Bitcoin and Bitcoin's been beaten down, so be it, but these altcoins could get a lot more bloody. So I'm going to be sitting on the sideline for Tron. We are converging in this asymmetrical triangle as of the time of recording this. The breakout would be approximately at 7 cent, but I'd be looking for a daily close, and really on the lower time frames it looks like we want to come back down to these EMAs. So keep your eyes on 6.4 cent. If we're able to flip it, we'll be looking more bullish in the short term, and then if we do flip it, we come back down. I'd still be looking for that breakout of approximately 7 cent before I do get bullish on Tron, because things can still get very, very choppy. All in all, even if we do break out, I'd be looking for the Monday opening, seeing how the stock market reacts, because we could just be seeing a dead cat bounce in the markets today. So that's all I've got for Tron. As always, none of this is financial advice, just my opinion on the market, and as always, cowboy out. Peace.